Kia ora, and welcome back. This is episode 3 of my New Spain playthrough, and I think this one is probably going to be crunch time for us, folks. I think this is it. I think we've reached a real critical point in the game now where I can start to make some real headroads, right? So if you remember last time, we grew all of these wonderful cities. All of them, every single one. We put so much time and effort into, and it's paid off. We also, if you look up to the top of your screen, you may remember that we took two capital cities, two very juicy capital cities, London and Scotland, to add those to our collection. And then also, finally, I'll scroll over in a minute, we also started to settle the New World, which was interesting, to say the least. We randomly stole a settler from the AI and basically just plopped it down. Now we have a foothold over in the other continent. I'm also thinking about what's to the right of me and thinking about how we could capitalize on that. But anyway, enough of what has already been done. Let's focus on what we're going to do today, because I think this is going to be the big one. I posted a poll on the channel, on the community page on the channel, because I like you guys to feed into this series. Members also had an exclusive poll where they could feed in as well, but we'll get to that later. We'll definitely cover that. But you guys voted, and 55% of you, there were 66 votes in total, and 55% of you said, set sail with the fleet, let's go to war for the victory condition. And then I think around 20% of you wanted a religious victory, and then let's see, 10% thought that it should be another type, or I should just lose the game. So that's kind of fun. Let's crack straight into it. Technologies, we've got a lot of boosted techs, and we're going to want some units that are going to support me and my ambitions, right? So if I build 2 shipyards, I can get the ironclads. We're gonna need coal, of course, and that will probably be enough. I also need to make sure I have a good military unit, so you know, like maybe the ranger, just something, basically, because otherwise it's kind of hard to defend here. We could grab scientific theory just for now. Quite happy with that. We will get steam power next too, I think. And we've got some production down here in this city, which is wonderful and absolutely needs someone named after it. Absolutely fantastic city. Let's... I sort of wanted an industrial zone here because it's really juicy, and it will get a bonus here as well. But also, this spot. Wow, I didn't even plan for that. Let's do it. What a great spot for an industrial zone. Now, I think we're just gonna set sail with the fleet. Let's go see what we can do. We're not mucking around today, team. This is episode 3. Episode 3 means business. Lots of bad things going on in the world. Meteor showers, barbarians approaching. Oh yes, that's right. Here's our colony. I really want to get that mine up and running, but I don't want to lose my worker, so I'm just gonna hide. Belongs to Spain. There's going to be a rebellion in 4 turns, which is not ideal. In the slightest, to be fair. This crappy little colony may just rebel in a few turns. It's got alright amenities and housing. It's just the loyalty that's probably screwing me a little bit. Some thought we'll just get some more farms around London, because London is also London's had a hard life, put it that way. Speaking of a hard life, here's the final semblance of the Scottish Empire, which I think we'll just dust off for good measure. Brilliant. And we will indeed raise that city. And any semblance of Scotland and the Scottish Empire has been deleted. So we did it. We did it, team. We deleted Scotland. Let's get another frigate up and running. with mercantilism, we'll be able to combine our fleets as well, I believe. That is one of Spain's unique bonuses, is that we can get fleets. Ooh, hey, that could be juicy as well. We could snag Buenos Aires. That would help our loyalty issues too. There's some potential. But I won't count us in just yet. Right. A unit needs orders. Ah, yes, we've actually got a few frigates back at home still, and we can almost buy another one. Oh, unfortunately, this galley has been caught out. It will never live to become a caravel. C'est la vie. Let's take a look at our metrics up the top. Oh, hello. Yes, I've got very strong culture because I've prioritized it all game. I actually don't. As you can see, I'm pretty average, but I'm really good at faith and really good at gold and very strong because of my frigates, because we've rushed frigates. We're so incredibly strong. Madrid can get a grove, which just grants huge bonuses. Also a coal power plant, which grants huge bonuses. Diplomatic victory points. Not mad at that, but really what I want is probably just some more units, really. Trade route capacity, we've got capacity for 1, so let's just quickly get a trader. You traitor. And shall we grab the housing that comes from this? We don't really even need it. We'll just quickly buy that, and then I actually really would have wanted the shipyard. So let's build a shipyard, because we can get 2 of those, we can get that boost, but we may miss out. And now the great fleet will sail across the ocean to the next juicy target. Now, where's your capital? Tricky. Tricky for me to get access to via the ocean. But I suspect old mate here may be different. Because the continent narrows quite a lot around the Aztec Empire, I suspect we've got the capital right here next to Mexico City. We have a knight, which could actually be quite useful. So let's get a couple of units over that way. Sail the rest of the Spanish fleet out. Shall we quickly pick up... it seems like a shame to build a caravel, doesn't it, really? But it does have higher melee strength than the frigate, so we'll do it. Oh, and great, we got the exploration bonus. Just what I wanted. Have you improved all of your tiles in the Great British Isles? I believe so. Let's then bring this worker. Biggest Booth could use a bit of love. Jake Barge, looking pretty good, but here's some niter we haven't connected, so let's connect that up. Not that I'm particularly low on it, but, you know, can't hurt. The Trebuchet, probably not going to see combat for a very long time. Perhaps ever. Barbarian Man-at-Arms. I thought that was mine. I was like, what was my Man-at-Arms doing up there? Oh, nope, that's not mine. Just making sure that I can garrison a unit in each city if it's just sitting doing nothing. Because I sometimes have tile bonuses, right? Right, so that Man-at-Arms has sort of wandered away. Which makes me think I can probably nip out and start doing some stuff. I'm quite worried about the city. There's not really a lot I can do unless I plop a governor in that could work. So we have Harbour Master. We really want... I guess we could reassign Moksha. Just to protect the loyalty over... Because look at this. If I hoon over here, you can see we're under quite a bit of pressure. We are losing points per turn. So let's give it a go. It'll help a bit. Is Moksha even going to arrive in time? No. That's problematic. That is just slightly... Oh, hello. Oh, Mapuche. Another civ that was focused on a little bit. Wow, that is juicy. Oh man. Oh man. Team, chat, look at this. This is going to be what we do, I think. This is going to be what we do. I'm almost certain. That is juicy. And it looks like the Great Lighthouse or something is there as well. Oh, we survived. Brilliant. Shall we continue exploring the seas? I think so. Go off. And don't die. Preferably. Yep, we've met a new civ. This juicy guy. Who maybe hasn't expanded anywhere. I'm not quite sure. Let's just denounce him just to be safe. Yeah, I'm going to take you. Eastern Orthodoxy. You build your empire as the rising sun, powerful and brilliant. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Speaking of rising sun, actually, it wouldn't hurt to send that caravel that I auto-explored up to the rising sun. Biggest boofer, still struggling with a housing crisis, but getting a preserve very soon. And our cities want power because it's nearly 1500. A Great Admiral +1 sight range for all naval units allows all naval units to move over ocean time. Well, we don't really need that, do we? Plus I move. It's not terrible. I'll take it. It's not terrible. I'll take it. Mainly for the active bonuses. Let's get a coal power plant in Madrid. Madrid powering up. Jake Barge could also get a coal power plant or one of these very useful districts. I think I'm okay with a coal power plant for now in Jake Barge. Going to be a very powerful city. Let's grab one here because it's always good. Buenos Aires, you can have one as well. And, oh, actually, yeah, I want the science city-state. Hard to find. Boom, give me those bonuses. Give them to me all. Now, the Spanish fleet. Well, part one of the Spanish fleet, right? Because we have the second contingent sort of making its way over with a Great Admiral, which is very exciting. Trebuchet, sorry Trebuchet, I think you're out of luck. We can post the Trebuchet down here, I guess. We'll post it in Jake Barge, you can have it. And shall we send this new trade route overseas just to see what happens? Could send it to Aberdeen. Actually, that's not fantastic. Muscat's going to give us 40 gold per turn. I think we'll take that. Yeah, 40 gold per turn? Sure. Why not? Brilliant. Let's just improve a few tiles. Maybe we can not die horribly. Connecting the silver would be lovely. Lots of silver along this coast, hey? We'll leave that for now. And let's see if Juicy Mate here... Looks like Juicy Mate's really in trouble. A fantastic natural wonder. Like, what's going on? Where are the rest of his cities? You know, like, what is this guy up to? I just have no clue. Do you realize that you're supposed to be the preeminent builders of wonders? Well, I mean, if they weren't so trash, maybe. Assign a governor to stabilize. Yeah, I am trying. Thank you, game. I am trying. Jake Barge needs more housing. Problematic, but not the end of the world. London, surely it needs a factory. That seems like a very London thing to do. Right. The fleet has arrived at the New World, but who shall we target first? Can't get up through Canada, so we're going to have to go around. The Panama Canal doesn't exist, which is kind of annoying. We could take Bogota, and that would support us down here. And then we could maybe spring down here, or we could go straight for Canada. The choice is yours and mine. Let's redirect the fleet this way. That horseman can keep going to Canada, I think, though. That's fine. Yep, fortify until healed. Got our little builder here, who we're going to expel and improve that tile. And we're just going to pop around the coast here and just make sure we've seen all of the world. Mapuche galley levied from Buenos Aires. He levied the Buenos Aires Navy? Just got to outclass. Just got out of class and straight to the stream. Welcome along, biggest pooper. Good to have you. Awesome to have you. I was just talking about how homeless your city is. Right. Triangular trade. +4 gold and +1 faith from all trade routes. That's an instant 28 gold per turn. Cities, yes, now we could consider adding a loyalty card here. +2 loyalty per turn for cities with a garrisoned unit. That would be really useful. As a quick buff to loyalty. Do we have a unit we can garrison in there quickly enough? I don't know. I don't know. But we'll put it in anyway, instead of that plus amenities. Establish, provide +1 amenity and +2 housing. Yeah, that's nice, but we'll confirm that. And I wonder, I'm not going to be able to get the caravel there in time to stop the revolt. This is not going to provide... Oh, hello. Please no kill. Please no kill. Mercenaries, really good, right? Yeah, that's really good. Civil engineering, of course, also very good. Colonialism would be very fitting. Right? It would be. But let's grab mercenaries because it's cheap and easy for us right now. Back over to Biggest Boofer, who has just solved his housing crisis. Congratulations, friend. You did it. Let's get you... We could get you a grove. That's kind of fun, and we haven't built one yet. You also don't have walls, though. So let's get you some walls. We'll repair the granary, start fixing up those cities, and set sail on the fleet. As I said at the start of the video, you guys voted, over half of you voted for a more aggressive victory than perhaps religious or other. So, I'm going to focus in on just that. We're going to slowly send the fleet over. Oh my goodness, the gold is absurd. We're now getting 41.5 gold from trading with the Congo. Insane. Insane. And look how much money I'm making. It's more than I can even count. 45. Well, okay, maybe I can count to 421, but I don't think I ever have out loud. Captain Osu, nice playthrough. How do you feel about missions being unlocked to education instead of exploration? It's something I've not seen many other people mention. Yeah, and I think probably people haven't really talked about that because the mission is not a great tile improvement. Well, no, actually that's a lie. The mission is a good tile improvement, but uh-oh. I think we just lost our we did. We just lost it. That's all good. Yes, sorry. I got distracted because we just lost our free city. Well, it became a free city. Yeah, people haven't really mentioned it. I consider it to be relatively minor. I can see the value in the tile improvement, but also, to be fair, like, I haven't built a lot of missions this game, and I don't know if you've been watching the whole playthrough or just at the start, or just now, but unless you're really pushing hard on the faith game, you maybe don't quite care enough about missions, or you win before you get them. Now that with education, it is a bit weird. I think the idea is that it's to diversify Spain a little bit, because of course, when the new civs were added with the New Frontier Pass, particularly like Portugal, for example, which became a big trading civ, Spain lost that, and then Spain has lost other things as well. So I actually quite like the rework in a nutshell, and I'm not too worried about it. Right, so we don't need that plus loyalty anymore because we've just lost it. Whoops. +8 science and +8 culture is not a terrible bonus. Kind of better than my campus adjacency bonus at the moment. Or, you know, a sort of a fair trade-off, so I'll grab it. And I don't super need the loyalty right now, so I'm going to just quickly swap that over for just some quick amenities. And, oh, I feel bad. But you know what? I think we just take Bogota instead. It's nice and close. The Colombian Empire, by the way, you guys, in this patch, really strong. Really quite strong. I'm keen to try them out because I have a strategy in mind for them that is kind of spicy. What casus belli? We've got a holy war on him. Fantastic. That's really good, actually. Let's take him first. So, our caravel will be our melee unit. We've got... It's actually maybe not a terrible... we could have used our poor colony as a distraction, but it did not happen. C'est la vie. Brilliant. Let's grab... Oh, I do want civil engineering, but I'll grab exploration. I want all of those, basically. I want them all. Madrid, get a wee grove, why not? Toledo, which is a fantastic city. This is a powerhouse of a city. Maybe I should spend some of my money, is what I'm realizing. Should we get an art museum? Sure, why not? Why not? Who am I even building with here? Wouldn't hurt to have an entertainment complex here, actually, just to help these guys out a bit. Let's do it. And we have a beautiful envoy. We shall send one there and one... Oh, no, that's it. We've just got one. Fine. Off you go. Right. Let's get the Spanish fleet sleeping on the job? I don't think so. Let's get the Spanish... Stop. Let's get the Spanish fleet ready to strike. You can just... Yeah, we care about the continent, but we don't. The world is ours for the taking, and take it you have. Oh, little do you know, friend, I'm about to take a whole load more of the world. Your juicy little part of the world. I'm also keen to work on diplomatic relations with the Congo, because they're going to be an ally until we don't want them to be our ally anymore. So let's just sort of like cozy up to them a bit. You've got resources I don't need, but you've got a lot of great works. 151 gold, 13 gold per turn. What a deal. I'll take it. This is what you can do with unlimited gold. Right. Madrid. Should we just build a random wonder in Madrid? No, that's silly. I always do that. I'm like, I'll just build a wonder. Let's just produce another frigate, because we're going to need backup. Just hover beyond his borders. Get ourselves ready. You can come up here. You can come here. And this poor Great Admiral, which it always annoys me that they... I don't know about you guys, but, like, why do they sail so slowly? The world's first fleet is ready for action. Fantastic. Let's get another one. Should we do it? Form an armada? The Spanish Armada? The immense power of the world's first armada is ready to take to the seas at our command. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Goal achieved. +3 combat strength of all naval units. Let's just escort that Great Admiral. And... oh, the caravel wouldn't have been able to enter it anyway. I don't know what I was on about. Just explore a little bit of that ocean. Just your opinion? Yeah, totally. And thanks for oh, Devilish! Devilish, my goodness! Oh, dude! Science is always a smart way to go. Build better buildings and shoot your enemies with bigger guns. Yes, you're so right. Devilish, thank you so much for the super chat. Mark Yang, is this the huge start location map? Yes, it is. This is true start, huge, Earth, big time, big place map. Yep, true start. So I started in Madrid. The number of people living in your empire is truly impressive. Thank you. It's about to be a whole load more Colombians. Devilish with the $5 donation. Thank you so much, Devilish. Which city would you like, is the question. Which city do you want named after you? My personal favorite is Toledo, but we're about to take the capital of Colombia. So if you would prefer the Colombian capital, then I'm more than happy to save that one for you. Let me know in the chat and we'll hook you up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the generosity. Honestly, it means the world. It really does mean the world. A great merchant. Trade routes to your own cities gain plus 0.5 gold for each specialty district and gain an envoy. Fantastic. All day, baby. Let's just do that. And get the armory. Really quite strong, actually. Yeah, I should really get another campus district. Here's a tile that's not overtly useful. See a sheep. Oh, Devilish, my dude. You'd love to be the new capital? Yeah, I think that's the place to be. I really do think that's the place to be. Let's take it for you then. Let's take it for you and reward your generosity with the most delicious capital city. Right, Bogota. You are mine. And I'm using the Casus Belli Holy War, which will drastically lower our grievances, which is wonderful. Oh, come on. Get over it. We have to take it. Devilish donated $5 in the chat. I can't ignore this. You must die. A great general? Splat? Right. So here's our first sniping position, and here's our second. Pillage for 100 gold. Why not? And fire upon Bogota. Let's see how much this does. This will be... Yeah, it's tough. Bogota is a tough nut to crack. Our armadas are struggling against his walls, and they may continue to struggle for quite some time. I'm concerned that we may need to regroup and redeploy out here. Maybe we need a base camp, like a Central American city, like what this one was, to strengthen ourselves. Also, can't seem to ranged attack from this armada for some reason, but I'm not entirely sure what that's about either. Let's see how much damage we take for the turn, and then reconsider. Like, what we could do is pop down... He doesn't even have anything coastal. I was going to say, we could pop down the coast and harass something else. We're definitely going to need a fast unit. The Conquistador? Surely. I'm thinking a knight, though, for the... because knights can move 4 spaces. So if we grab a knight, we probably want more than one, planning ahead. We'll spam them out of Toledo. For now, because you donated, and I don't want you to not be forever immortalized, not only in this live stream, but also in the video, I'm going to name this one after you, my dude. Just for the time being, with the promise of more to come. But for now, you can have this fantastic city, and I do think this is a fantastic city. And I'll get you a builder and repair up. We'll tidy this up a bit for you. Let's have a wee... We could combine our caravels as well, but I'm a little scared. Yeah, Biggest Boofer, you're right. I don't... let's see. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2... It would technically fit. We could technically have a canal city. It would be absolutely rubbish, but it might be worthwhile. So let's get a settler over here too next turn, because I've just bought that unit. And Yep, and that'll be our plan. We'll either settle here so that we can spring into North America and South, or if there was another juicy... See, or we could just be like, hey, Malta, die as well, right? Like, if it's a shame it's not just sort of Milta, rather. Malta? Mittler. It's a shame. It's just sort of slightly in the wrong spot. The scout is still alive, which is hilarious. Let's connect that niter and roll through into our next turn. Colombia, a tough nut to crack. Yes, yes. Ah, yes, and of course, Macedon loves anybody who fights anything, so he's like, yeah, punch him! He's like, I want that work back. Like, no, it's mine now. You can't have it. We broke our pledge, but we don't particularly care. Let's disembark. A great engineer grants 211.046 production towards wonders. Sure, we can spam out a cheeky wonder somewhere. Let's get you a factory and get our... get out of my face! And get our knight here. It's going to take 9 turns to get a knight over there. That's ludicrous. You're also going to pump out a... Oh, yes, sorry, you need to move your worker. You're also going to pump us out a settler, which we're going to send over to the New World. So thanks, Devilish. Your support is much appreciated. This is really frustrating me that I can't ranged attack across these tiles. What is actually stopping me? Is it the Harbour District, perhaps? I'm not sure what this frigate is up to. It's so annoying. We pillaged his harbour, which was nice. See, look, like this guy can do it. Blink. It's gonna take too long. We just can't. We need. I guess if I can get my if I can actually fire with the actual armada next turn, maybe we can do a little more damage. So we'll swap these guys and see what happens. We've got a caravel. We'll form that into a fleet, because why not? We've got the promotion on one of them, and it carries over onto both, so it's like kind of a no-brainer. And we could reconsider, like, you know, like we could take Vancouver as a base. That would be quite easy. Probably going to need to do that anyway. It's a shame the city wasn't just one more tile out. We've got nothing else along the coastline, but we do have juicy old mate down here, don't we? What is that? Just destroy that. Thank you. Maybe we pop down and do old mate first. Gives us a base camp on the island down here. And then we spring... I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what the next turn... See how this next turn plays out, because that will basically decide what I do. Here's our great engineer who can spam out a wonder in a city where we can actually use him. Because we don't have many. You know what? Go to sleep. We don't have time for you. We're very busy. We're fixing things. We're building things. We're making things and all sorts of things. Got to get back to class for uni. But happy conquering. Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks so much for stopping by. And the donation is so much appreciated. Really, seriously, thanks so much. Thanks so much, Devilish. We will get you an even better city. Mark my words. The rogue horseman arrives in Canada. Bogota fires upon me. Doesn't really achieve a lot. The AI is now going to spam me infinitum about wanting that one great work from me. Right. Let's get this one here. Yeah, it actually can't see the city. It must be the terrain. There's some sort of blocking terrain. That's really annoying. And that's going to make cracking Bogota nearly impossible. So, new plan. New plan, new me. That builder with that one charge is just sitting there. I think we'll take him instead. And clearly we need more. More navy. More units. More frigates. I want more. More. So, let's do what we do best. We should be purchasing units in this city, actually. So let's do it. Purchase another frigate. Choose production. Biggest boofer. How you doing for housing, friend? Amenities +1. Okay, you're doing okay. Let's get you a beautiful little grove out in your preserve. I think you deserve that. You deserve to treat yourself. Good luck with your courses, dude. Thanks so much. Yes, right, okay. New plan. We're going to have to sail around the whole dang island. It's going to take 13 turns. It's ridiculous. The world is too big. The True Earth world is too big. Anyone closer? Not really. Like, I don't want those cities. I want a juicy capital, and I want it now. Let's stay posted there. Builder, repair some of these tiles, and let's get our settler. Yeah, see, look, it's going to be the world's worst city, frankly. But the canal connection, oh my goodness, it's going to march the settler straight through his lands. We kind of want peace. Like, kind of, hey, remember that time when I fought you? Yeah, kind of wasn't quite ready. Can we do it another time? Is my line. You were slightly stronger than I thought you might have been, and I'm not ready. Thanks. Oh ma. Oh, that wasn't ideal. Aberdeen needs a bit of housing up in here. What are you producing? Oh, you're building the entertainment. That's fine. We don't actually really care about Aberdeen. Like, if Aberdeen doesn't grow, we don't care. It can just stay. Aberdeen, stay. Jake Barge has got power. Congratulations, Jake. Haven't seen you in the chat yet today, but congratulations nonetheless. Oh, that was brutal. What are you doing? Why? Oh, dear. District defenses. A fantastic promotion for that guy. Wow. No. We're just sort of, you know, cruising the coast. We could, what's this? This city has only got 59. We could strike that for a bit. That could be fun. Just pick on him along the way. Slowly building and improving. This, actually, lots to improve there, really. Right, more boats. More. We need more frigates. The more the merrier. You lead such boring people. Little bit rude. A little bit okay. You're boring. Tell me I'm boring. Right. Jake Barge, do you want to read books? Yeah, you do. Of course you do. And ready to make another purchase? We haven't bought a religious unit in a very long time. Should maybe show religion a little bit of love, because we do make a lot of money from it, right? It's a cash cow. Privateer? Surely. Haven't bought one of those yet. It's kind of fun. Right, let's see how much damage our new one does, and if it doesn't do a lot, we'll move. So it looks like, yeah, we're not doing a great deal here. It's a reasonable strike, that being said, but we can only strike it at one. If we get around this other side, we'll at least be able to hit it twice, is my thinking. Send the caravel ahead. And we could just stop by and just have a wee plink, see how that does. Wow, that did a lot more damage. A lot more damage. Again, we're going to struggle without a melee unit, but we can get a horseman here in just a few turns. Shall we do it? Let's do it. Let's just weaken him a bit. Get ourselves a foothold on the continent. I was just about to remove that improvement. Whoops. And, yeah, I like that. This is a much better strategy. This is what I love about Civ. The game evolves over time, right? The narrative is always different, because there are so many things that you can't control. So many things that you can't control that you're having to constantly think on your feet. And adapt new plans. I think there's about 3 barbarian settlers. Yep, Spain, we have the opera. We have the opera. Are you proud? Are you happy with me? Opera? Singing? No? Just me. We could go with the extra food loyalty. That's the colonial officers actually really handy for us as we take over the world. But you hate to see me losing this, don't you? I don't want to lose any of these policies. And I think if I remove that housing one, it might cripple me. But I also don't want to lose 40 gold per turn. I guess in the long run, we make more than it's criminal to take a 40 gold per turn policy off in it. But at the end of the day, actually, that's just one trade route. So let's go colonial officers, help our colonial ambitions. Obviously, we're going for global. I didn't call this global domination for nothing. We are taking over the world. So let's do it right. That's my thinking. You feel free to call me out for being a moron in the chat. I like it. Right, London. You're doing quite well, actually. You're recovering very nicely. Let's get some ancient walls in Sterling. Better late than never. We're still suzerain with our holy. Plus science from the universities is really good. Getting to 3 sort of across the board with these guys is really nice. Venice Stock Exchange Seaport in January gives plus 6 gold. Oh, okay, we're going to push for Venice, because Venice is just going to make us an absurd amount of money. Bogota, I'm tempted to just keep slamming into Bogota, but yeah, actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just leave the ship here and just keep pummeling Bogota, because it's actually doing insane damage. By the time our knight gets here, we may be able to just do him with literally these 2 fleets. This is insane. This is insane. I love it. Neural, here comes our knight, ready to save the day. Thanks, Devilish. Much appreciated. The Great Admiral's just sitting. Not doing a lot, just sitting. I'm thinking, where do I want this caravel next? I think I do want it down by other old mate. Right, we've got so many things to build in Devilish. Devilish is actually a really sexy city. Thanks so much again, Devilish, for donating. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all that you do. Always very insightful comments on the channel too. You guys are the best. Oh yeah, look, we are actually losing grip here. Religious spread eliminates 75% of existing pressure from other religions. That's huge for us. Yeah, we'll grab that. And we're just pumping out units like there's no tomorrow. What's that? You want another ship? Another ship for the new world? Don't mind if I do. Although I can't quite get it. But I can get a conquistador, which I feel like I should just have. It feels silly that I don't. We really want this city to grow, actually. It's still on food focus, hilariously. Let's grab another apostle. We'll send a couple of apostles out while we're also conquering the world. Because one of the ideas with Spain is that the best sort of victory condition tends to be, especially since the patch, a military victory that is supported by religion. You sort of use the best of both worlds. That being said, Devilish is very right when he rightly commented, you need science. Like, science is really important, so don't skip it, you know? And that is why I'm investing quite heavily in universities across the board. Bogota takes another hit from our insanely powerful buffed armada. It's actually just tanking it. I don't know what I was worried about. The free city of Valladolid succumbs to foreign pressure, and no, it became Colombian. We're feeding him. We could feed him crap cities. That would be pretty funny. Frigate inbound. Yes, yes. Form an armada. Should we spend a turn forming another armada, or should we? I think we just keep. Okay. Game was like, you want to talk to him? No, I don't. I just want to shoot him. Shoot him all day, baby. Can we? Yes, we can. Brilliant. Oh. Woof. Absolute woof. He'll be unlikely to kill this. It's going to take... We're going to take us 2 extra turns, but that's fine. Let's get that caravel around there. More frigates inbound. Here's our settler, who has finally made it out into the ocean. We've got privateers and frigates on the way. This is terrifying. This is absolutely terrifying. These are all pretty trash-tastic. We do a fun thing where we go and steal a whole load of barbs, but we just don't need to do that right now. Let's make sure that our own cities are holding our religion, so we'll send that apostle that way. And then let's fight the good fight. Devilish is going to convert naturally. The Congo is just Protestant central still. I think we need to get over there, ideally, right? How long is that going to take us? 7 turns. That's all good. We'll send that over and worry about it later. I have no idea what this warrior monk is doing, but it can go and die, basically. Yes, you can have an embassy, because I'm not going to kill you for a little bit longer. They took that worker that we had. That's fine. They've just totally embarrassed us in every way. They took our city. They took our worker. We're absolutely good for nothing. Devilish, how do you feel about a coal power plant? Also conscious that you don't have walls. Might get walls first. Protect what we've got. Not that it's going to be too difficult. Oh wow, we can also name this Armada. That's fun. Anybody super chats a sticker, you can have an Armada named after you if that's something that excites you. It always excites me when I'm watching Civ streams. That's the only reason why I offer. Wow. Just wow. So long as he doesn't kill this unit, let's see. He won't be able to fire on it from there. The musketman will probably try and hit me, but that's fine. Let's establish the third Armada, shall we? Nah, let's just strike that city again. Really pummel it into the ground. Meanwhile, backup fleet making its way over. We've got that settler going that way. Got these guys who we can just skip ahead a few turns so we don't have to keep doing them. And I want you around there. Yeah, let's just set these guys on automate. This passage is quite safe, so I don't feel any particular need. The Spanish people, after a natural disaster, have taken advantage of the renewed land. Good on you, Spain. You do you. Look how powerful you are. You have 11,000 faith. We could win a religious victory right now if I wanted to, you know, like it's not actually that hard. But we probably won't do that. Madrid short on housing. We want Madrid to keep growing, so we'll focus on that. London, become Protestant again. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I want this unit to die. So, just be killed. Be killed and be heard. Bogota, look how, like, little damage it's doing to my Armada. Like, my Armada is literally one... Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, bummer. That is really annoying. That is really not what I wanted. Do we want submarines or aeroplanes? These are the questions that we have to ask ourselves. Let's get the battleship. Let's go absolutely hard on our navy, because we've got such a good navy. Coal power plant? Sure thing, Devilish. It's all yours. Another ranged attack on Bogota. City defenses almost destroyed. It's juicy. It's juicy. My goodness, it is juicy. One more ranged attack. Let's form an armada there. And... boom. Boom. I will keep this city. And now we send the knight out along the coast and take Bogota, and that is us done with him. Lots of stuff to repair, obviously, because we really hammered that city quite hard. we didn't. We weren't particularly kind. Not even sure if I need this settler anymore, but sail it over nonetheless. The settler lags horrifically when I try and move it for some reason. If we're going to settle the canal city, I don't need to stress about sailing around, but we'll do it anyway. We'll just spam that frigate around the coast. Builder, builder, builder. Let's get some farms for you, Devilish, so you can grow mighty and strong. And who would like our religion up here? We should probably send it to the old Scottish capital first. Now, get the frigate around there. Brilliant. And Cartagena now struggling for housing as well. Not the end of the world. Congo has just learned how to build guns. Should I be afraid? Not as afraid as that boat was sailing up there. Yes, we've circumnavigated the globe, friends. We did it. Oh, we did it. Right. The frustrating thing here is we're sort of maxed out. Which I guess means we just build ironclads. Fundamentally. Let's just build ironclads. Connect that fish, that's good. I didn't even notice that there. The bank. The Grand Bank of Sterling. No, just spreading the good word. Spreading the good word. Fire upon Bogota. It's now completely wrecked. Like, absolutely 100% completely wrecked. Let's get our horseman out of here. Hopefully it doesn't take too much damage. What's this? What's this? Get out. Maybe if I sail my boat up here, he might be distracted. District defenses. That's a very powerful armada now. I love that so much. Panama is coming along nicely. Cartagena. Sure, you can have a conquistador. Who but Spain could create the conquistador? And who could possibly resist it? I love that tooltip, that's fun. This unit's finally going to die. Or is it? The journey continues. Ooh. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Where are we? Oh, right. Right. So we did actually find Japan, who look like maybe they've settled Russia. Very interesting. Very interesting. Just quickly touching in on these. He wants to make peace and he'll offer me, he'll cede his city and give me a great work. It's really tempting, but I'm actually going to take your capital first. So thanks, but a huge no thanks. Oh, but a scratch. 19 turns. I think that's fine. I don't think we need to reassign a governor right at the minute. Let's get the watermill repaired. Bogota, should we just keep slamming into it? We don't really need to. We don't really need to. I mean, it hasn't stopped us in the past, but, you know. What's that? It's a Canadian... A Canadian missionary. Interesting. Right, you get out there. You can be protected. And we'll shoot that encampment, because why not? Yeah, get out of town. Fine. Am I a war criminal? Probably. Do I care? Yes, actually. But I'm not going to stop. Conquistador, you can heal up. You're all good. And we need Aberdeen to be religious as well. This unit still going strong. Just this crappy little monk in the middle of nowhere. Can we get eyes on Japan, please, in the East China Sea? Because if you've ever seen a juicier capital to take with ships, look no further than the Japanese capital. One News. Establish an MFC. Yep. I'll allow it. You can be my friend, kind of. Nice. We protected our Spanish knight, who's literally going to control the world. Oh, here we go. Mercenary companies. Producing or purchasing military units using the chosen currency type is 100% of the cost until next World Congress, and then reduced. And we've got 2 people who will want that. Units of a chosen promotion gain +5 strength. Units lose it. I don't really care, but ranged, sure. And then we want a discount on... They'll probably do production, but I would really prefer the gold discount. But we shall see. We'll chuck our votes. Chuck a couple of little votes in the ring. We don't have a lot of diplomatic might. Whoa! Oh, I love that animation. I love that so much. Nice navy, bro. Thanks, Jake. It's good to have you in the chat. What did we get? Heavy cavalry and... Oh, gold purchases. Brilliant. Those fools. Don't they know I have so much gold? Grab colonialism. Colonial. Let's appoint Liang to this city. And that will protect us from the loyalty penalties. Brilliant. You've got promotion available. +7 combat strength when defending versus air attacks. Heal outside of friendly territory. Combat strength, well. +1 range is just good all round. Defending against air attacks will be useful later in the game. So let's grab it. We're really, really well prepared. Get out of my land. Filthy. 2 turns if we run straight through, but that feels silly. So let's just sail across. We can wait a couple of turns, right? It's not the end of the world. Here we are. The Panama Canal. Ladies and gentlemen. Some more farms for Devilish. Brilliant. Connect that fish. Absolutely wonderful. Establish the world's greatest trade route of all time. 44 gold to the Congo. It's hard to say no to yields like that. I've got such an incredible amount of gold. I should really be buying things. We've got probably some buildings that could be bought in some cities. Oh, and also purchasing powers reduced. Go, 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 go. Fire sale. Fire sale, fire sale, fire sale. Everything must go. Buy, 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 buy. Buy, 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 buy. Jake Barge. More purchases with faith. Just purchase the whole world with faith. London. We can just absolutely fang out a coal power plant for you. What do you think? Whammo. Next turn. Yes. Bought 2 more units with our fire sale discounts. Thanks, World Congress, for allowing me to be even more of a monster when it comes to killing people. Right. Yes, yes, yes. Move, 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 move. Our wonderful apostle. Spreading the good word. Spreading the absolute good word. Aberdeen needs to be Protestant as well. We need to get this whole little cluster Protestant. Really? Did that unit just flip? What the? He wants me to give 2 things and he'll give me open borders. I mean, to be honest, no. But you could give me, like, this. What do you reckon? 27 gold? For David by Michelangelo? Absolutely. Absolutely. This guy's just supplying me cultural relics. I just pay him some money, which is literally not even the value of a single trade route. A single trade route. Right, we've got a couple of emergencies to consider. And generally, I don't bother. And I think I won't bother this time. Let's see. He wants aid because he's been ravaged by a disaster. I say no. Bogota to Catholicism. Yeah, that is an emergency. But I'm not really interested at the moment, to be honest. Because we are a stronghold for faith. So if I wasn't, then yeah, sure. Like I'd be concerned. But I am. So I have control over that. Sort of manually, if you will. Yes, we're both very cultural. Yes, I'm fantastic. It passed anyway. And their aid, everyone was like, let's give them aid. I was like, don't bother. Right, another golden age, back to back golden age. What do we get this time? A special casus belli which generates 75% less grievances than formal war, can be used immediately after denouncing, plus 15%. That could actually be really good for us. Plus 3 population for cities on a different continent, plus 2 movement for naval and bark units, plus 2 loyalty. That's great. Traders, oh yeah, we were making a lot of money off trade, actually. So let's keep doing it. With money like that, no one can stop us. Gain some gold and some envoys? Sure. Sure, right? Why not? What? Let's repeat that. What? I'll leave those barbs, because if he's being hit by barbs, then I'm not. And he has to waste his time. Aberdeen needs housing, but we're not going to bother giving it housing. Sorry, Aberdeen. There's nowhere nice to live in Aberdeen in this world. Should we just fire upon that for literally no reason? I don't see why not. Bogota takes another pummeling. And just about ready to run in. 1, 2... I have to cross the river. So we're gonna take 1 turn's worth of damage. Let's fortify until healed and try our best to not lose that knight. Meanwhile, the Panama Canal is being blocked by a crossbowman. Cool. Just sleep on that, I guess. +1 sight for naval units allows naval units to move across the ocean. We don't really need the +1 sight, so we'll just keep that there as a buff. We've got a worker. What should we do? There's a wee spot there. And more trade. Trade route's not quite yielding as much, but 34 gold. I mean, can't complain, right? We could also send one that way, but this one's good because it sends our religion down to the Congo, keeping him religious, which is very important. Let's just expend this for a tiny little bit of gold, but really it's the envoys that I wanted, because I want to be suzerain of everyone. I want Venice. I want Venice really bad. Oh, the ironclad. Oh boy, you gotta love to see it. Let's sail it across to the New World. And get the frigate across there as well. Spread the good word of Protestantism again. Yes. Nan Madol, we're just sort of cruising around in the Pacific, looking at a very disappointing New Zealand, to say the least. Make peace. He's getting kind of desperate. Little does he realize. I'll make peace with him next turn. You can have all the peace in the world. Peace out. Right. Plonk, 1 more hit for good luck. And Bogota has fallen. Yes. And we will name this, seeing as no other super chatters have bet you devilish, We will name this Devilish 2.0. Yes, Devilish 2.0. Congratulations, great engineer. Triggers the Eureka moment for one random technology from the modern era. Workshops provide +3 culture. I mean, that's a fun little culture boost. I'll take it. I'll take that any day. Sure. Let's build the Polada Palace, because why not? And let's expend you. And oh no, does Filippo not provide the bonus for this? Oh, disaster. Let's get... I never know what to do with this city because it's so good, but so far removed. You know, let's just build another frigate. Frigate. Could make some purchases in Devilish. Really probably about time that you got another district, looking at this. My goodness. Go for... Oh, I mean, you can't go wrong with a campus, can you? Look at all of these juicy spots. Very high yield food tiles. Very strong adjacency bonus there. Yet I lean this way. I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of adjacency bonus there. London's going to build a canal, because why not? Let's make London look as weird as it possibly can. And let's purchase the arena to provide some instant amenities for these folk. And follow that up with a arbor. Look at that, +5, +4. I mean, my goodness. Brilliant harbour yields in Aberdeen. Absolutely brilliant. Let's repair the holy site. And you know what? I think we can make peace with you now, friend. We have absolutely, well and truly destroyed you. You will cede your cities to me. And you will provide me with your great work. My goodness. Devilish 2.0. And I want some honey and some cocoa. He's not willing to do it. Well, like, I could kill you if you want. Fine, I don't want your honey and your cocoa. You can keep your honey and your cocoa. Okay, fine, I don't even want your great work. Just peace with me. Goodbye. Goodbye and good riddance. Unit needs hors d'oeuvres. Got this builder, which is actually really handy. Because we're going to probably want to improve some tiles. Although it looks like he's done a fair job. Been absolutely decimated by these 2 volcanoes. Also looks like he has another city here, which I didn't even see. But, you know, we've made peace with him now. Liang is going to arrive in 3 turns, and in 2 turns it's going to flip. Dang it. Dang you. Stop! Your loyalty is ridiculous. We need to get governors. We need to just get another governor in here. Quick, smart. As quickly as we possibly can. Let's try and reassign Moksha to Devilish 2.0. Just to boost that a little bit. I mean, for goodness sake. It's ridiculous. How's the canal city going? We can actually build it next turn, which is great. Again, it's going to really struggle with loyalty, which I'm just going to bang my head up against the wall with. Oof, yikes, you're not doing so hot, are you? You're an easy target, friend. And a really juicy one at that. if there are any tiles here that I really even want. I mean, there's a couple of empty ones. What would be really good? See, we've got. We can't really even fabricate any, which is the frustrating thing. Buy a knight for it. Something. Can we please just get these units over here? That's fine. The ironclad can probably go to Panama. I'm already calling it Panama. Sleep and defend. And lots and lots of pressure. It wouldn't hurt maybe to bounce up somewhere else for our final spread. Like Preslav is kind of weak. We'll throw some Protestantism at it. Hope for the best. This dang warrior monk. Maybe it can just live out its days on this island. Is this Hawaii? Or Guam? Or I'm not entirely sure. Also, love that Mount Fuji is very clearly not in Japan. That's a mood right there. I can't even see. Oh. Okay. Can't quite lay eyes on him, but he's in there. I know you're in there. Oh. He's not a huge fan of my politics. Perhaps. Right, colonialism. Hopefully this will grant us. So governors provide +2 loyalty per turn to their city, but we already have 3 loyalty points for cities not on the original capital's continent. Raj, +2 science, culture, faith, and gold from each city-state you're the suzerain of. Trade routes to city-state. That is so good! Oh, I want all of these. Colonial taxes as well. Like, huge. I literally want all of these. Shall I ditch that housing? That's providing so much housing, it's going to cripple me, but we're going to need our governors to be the best that they can be. So, oh, this hurts, and I think it's going to hurt a lot, but yeah, we just need really good governors. We need, yeah, I know. I'm losing my housing left, right, and center. But it's not the end of the world. So, if we can grab... We are the suzerain... We can be the suzerain of Venice now, which is brilliant. And maybe we'll work on Buenos Aires next. Could be a goer. Just trying to look for where we can get some quick bonuses. Yeah, let's go Buenos Aires. Cool. That's going to be quite good for us. We're very happy with that. Maintain your alertness. The knight can be promoted, which is most wonderful. And it's official. Panama. Hope they know. Boom. Barcelona becomes the first settlement on North America. Brilliant. Instantly connect some bananas. This is good. This is good. Belongs to Spain. Full loyalty in 57 turns. And how are you doing? Unfortunately, this city is going to... Liang just didn't quite make it in time. And we're going to lose this to Spain. Which is all good. I don't actually really want it. So, not mad about it, to be honest. Obviously, Devilish 2.0. The big city. That's the one that I really want. Let's immediately upgrade Barcelona, aka Panama, with everything we can possibly build. And now we can just start pumping out units. So who's next is the question. Who's next? I think there's a really juicy city here, and I'm hoping that we can sail in and take a look at it. But either way, we're going to need some fire support. We're going to need some fire support from the strongest military that we can build. Let's get a conquistador for starters, because that feels like the right thing to do. Districts and buildings. It's like build a theatre square. A district placed once in your empire to commemorate your government choices provides +8 loyalty per turn to this city, and an increase of +1 to the adjacency bonuses being earned by any adjacent district awards a governor. Yeah, I mean, loyalty is probably not a huge issue in this city right now, but ancient walls feel useful because it feels very weak, to say the least. Right, and now we can just sail straight through. Brilliant. Thanks, Panama. I guess for historical accuracy. Sorry to the super chatters or channel members. But this one is going to be Panama, but Spain. What a great city. Panama, but Spain, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's like, I can't get in there. Unit needs orders. Sadly, this monk, you can live out the rest of your day on this island next to Nan Madol. I give you full permission. Thank you for being you. Jason Envy, he's been there forever. Yes, he has. That warrior monk has survived a ludicrous amount of time. It really shouldn't be alive. Right, so Panama but Spain is ready to roll. I'm like, oh, how have we not connected that? Jeez. It's like, I just miss these tiles. That's really fertile land on northern Spain. Right, so he wants... No. What a dreadful deal. Did you even think about that before you sent it? He's impressed with my culture, which is ridiculous. And here we go again. I'm foolish, I'm simple, you hate me, da-da-da. I know, you'll die soon enough. Don't worry. Everything is fine. In terms of housing, it's... Yeah, well, we knew that was happening. It's not a surprise. I just feel bad for this knight more than anything. We actually sort of wanted rid of that crap city anyway, so... Let's let it go. Biggest boof. Build a random canal? Let's get you a university. Because Devilish is right. We need more science. You can never have enough science. I mean, like, should we just... Sure, let's just build this wonder. For no reason. Lots of repair work to do here. Repair the shrine first. Let's assign Liang to... Panama but Spain? Sure. Welcome Liang to Panama but Spain. You've got this fantastic opportunity to build your career. And the Conquistador. Let's pump that out as well. Should we get another one? We've got discount on military purchasing, so it kind of makes sense. We should be buying up large. Let's get stable and repair that. Got just lots and lots of repair work to do in Devilish 2.0, but it's shaping up to be a fantastic little city. Work on these tiles as well. Get a bit of extra production. Biggest boofer, you're struggling with housing again. And Devilish also, because I had to remove that policy, sadly. Form an armada. Which way are we going here, actually? Maybe we go down and just pop this guy off for lols. I think we do that. I think we go down and just pop this guy for lols. Let's get another frigate. Let's do it. Let us check our rats. Rats. kind of casus belli can we even create? Can't even go for the colonial war. That would be ideal if we could do that. There may be a way that I can rush a tech. Let's get you through Panama. Likewise. And cool. Everyone's making their way over. Just cast my eyes over to the chat. Jason Envy, you're right. He has been there forever. Biggest Boofer, have you colonized your homeland yet? I will forever be homeless. Oh, my dude. No, I haven't. Work in progress. We will get there. And yeah, you will forever be homeless. It's ridiculous. It's because I removed that policy card that was providing you with policy houses. Repair the harbour. So much stuff to repair. Jeez, I should have been a bit kinder, shouldn't I? I want to send someone up to have a nose up this way. But I don't really want it to be my Great Armada. So I'm going to send the Great Armada down. But we can send that one up there, because that's all good. Do we need a melee unit down here? No, because he's coastal, which is fantastic. So let's send the conquistadors up to conquist. Connect those pearls. Kind of juicy. And we'll keep the Great Admiral with the rest of the fleet, I think. Another frigate. We are literally buying frigates, privateers per turn. Like, at this point, it's insane. We're mega wealthy. Repair those rundown tiles. And fire at a barb camp. Yeah, I mean, we're going to want it gone, because this is going to be ours. So, yes, let's fire at the barb camp. I really do want to get on top of that homelessness issue, because I want Biggest Boofer to be a really large city. I want all of our homeland. Like, I want this cluster here to just be an absolute powerhouse, which it is, but being crippled a little bit by housing. Madrid as well could really use a bit extra. Ballistics, congratulations, we've unlocked the field cannon. This is sight for sore eyes. Get the Universidad in Devilish, number 1. And just keep repairing. Constant repairs. Send this fleet down that way. Privateer, why not? Panama, gonna pump out another ship this turn. What should we get this turn? Ironclad? Frigate? Let's get a frigate. Blonk, there you go. Your barb camp's empty. You can take it now. Spicy little bit of Brazil here that hasn't been settled. Would be quite a nice spot for a city. We've got Moksha arriving soon. That will make Devilish fully loyal to our cause. Meanwhile, Panama but Spain. Yeah, it's picking up. Devilish and Madrid now calling for more amenities as well. Situation desperado over on the mainland. Can I see your city? Oh, nearly. Send a couple of scary conquistadors up that way. And while we don't want a siege tower particularly. How much gold are we getting per turn at the moment? 354, and we've got one trade route that needs to be reallocated by the looks. I'll get you out by Galapagos. Oh, it's too late for a Great Admiral friend. The fleet is arriving and taking absolutely no prisoners. Civil engineering. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Because we can build farms on grassland hills and plains hills. Let's just have a wee consideration here. Do I still need this? Governors provide +2 loyalty. I don't think so. I think we've recovered enough. We can start to swap that out for something like, oh, I don't know, extra gold in the colonies. Or, you know, we could just get 50 gold a turn. Sure. Why not? Urbanization. Really good for getting on top of that housing crisis. Let's do it. Let's urbanize. That will solve actually really most of our problems. Cartagena, again, it just needs stuff to build. +2 diplomatic victory points and grants to apostles. Also provides +4 faith. You know, like I have no qualm with just spamming out these wonders. The Statue of Liberty is so good. +4 diplomatic victory points, and you like guarantee, it's like this loyalty bomb. Incredible. I love that. We'd also really like that wonder. But for the time being, let's just, I don't know, build a field cannon. No, that's a waste of time. Ah, who cares? Who cares? We've got so much more to worry about. Let's repair that watermill. And we could get, and we're probably going to need another governor. So let's appoint the librarian. And for the time being, we'll chuck him in Cartagena. Cartagena. Where are we going? Oh yeah, we're going to kill this guy. Oh, that's right. Murder. Oh yes, and we may be able to just peek here. Nope. We're going to have to make landfall. That's fine. That's what the conquistadors are for. Promotion, district defenses, brilliant. Got this random knight that can just run around and like take a free settler. Seems good. Ramp. We'll just cause some chaos with it. Because why not? I love to cause a bit of chaos. This is an incredibly profitable trade route. Let's do it. And frigate. Why did I build one all the way over here? Don't you know we're building things exclusively in the New World these days? I also am very well aware that I have a ludicrous amount of faith and nothing to do with it. So something to work on. Maybe we should pop our religion over to the New World as well. If I just go like Apostle, Jake Barge, surely you can do it. Yep, Apostle, let's get 3. And then just throw them across to the New World. Start fixing some housing problems. Amenities, where are we struggling? Panama needs more amenities. Yeah. Onto it and conscious of it. Oh, that settler just got away. And there's a gentle eruption. Right on the city-state. Looks like it didn't impact us. Yeah, I'm actually going to declare war on you, and I don't want to take too many grievances. You cannot surprise an empire. I'm not fighting you, dude. Yet. Military science. Wonderful. Let's grab medieval walls and repair the granary. And we told this guy we were going to fight him, so let's fight. He's like, oh, 4 promoted armada. 15 likes, nice, yes. Hello, Linus. 164 turns out of how many? Hoping for it to not be a huge number, but it is capped at 330 if the cap needs to be reached. But I suspect, given how we're doing, I don't know if you've seen the previous episodes, but I suspect we're not going to need quite that long. Just a theory. I mean, watch this. He's going to be crippled. This is a capital city. The capital city. Didn't have my admiral. That's a noob move. Decisive victory there. Not even sure why he bothered, to be honest. Your technology is inferior to mine. I don't think we're even going to need this privateer down here, are we? We've got 1 and a caravel. Yeah, that's not needed. Let's send it up to our next conquest. I will send this frigate down, though, because we'll link it up and make some armadas. Armadate? I'm not sure. Major defeat. That's a bit of a yikes. just sort of run away a bit. See if we can snipe that settler if it appears again. Let's make landfall in North America with the Spanish conquistadors. And just keep this armada just sort of like asserting pressure. That's really good. And let's get you over to Panama, not Spain. Panama, but Spain. Let's go to Venice. Quickly promote this. And send that one this way. And then I believe we have one more that we want to send to the New World. Yes. Just quickly, sure, you can create a relic. And you can come over and make landfall at Devilish. Cool, cool, cool. We're looking good. We're looking really good. I'm feeling happy. I think we're about to collect another capital city. That will have us at, I've lost count, 5? Is it? 6? You know you're ludicrously powerful when you lose count of how many global capitals you control. Right, let's skip to the next turn. Oh, friend. You can see the fear in his eyes, can't you? He doesn't like my religion, which is fair. You know, fair enough. It's a dog-eat-dog world. A dog-eat-dog world. My favorite Modern Family quote. The London Canal brings renewed trade and prosperity. Brilliant. London could also use some ancient walls. Yikes. I can purchase districts with faith here, which is the big thing from this dude. Huge. Like, absolutely massive. So, what do I want? Preserve could provide us with housing infinitum. Housing forever and ever and ever. Sure. I'll buy a preserve with faith. Aqueduct? Why not? Canal? Hope they know. Yes! And then purchase a temple. And build the meeting house while we can, I guess. Nah, let's get the lighthouse, get it growing. Right, meanwhile, down here, our mega armada is just gonna absolutely slam Ngulumapu. Not claiming to have pronounced that particularly well. So that'll die next turn. So we can probably just form armadas here. Yes, combined arms. Brilliant. You can just stay alert. You can plunder a trade route for 84 gold. Likewise, lots of plundering, lots of privating and plundering going on down here. Yeah, you can meet up with the dudes. You can head up that way. Let's have a wee peek with these conquistadors. No. No, it's too inland. It must be there. Which we're not going to be able to strike with our fleets. He's cleverly protected himself. He will require more work. What's this? Sure. Get some house, a farm on that fertile land. Always good. Just pillages roads just to be like the most annoying person in the world. Oh yes, we survived that attack. I did not expect to. I want to see you. Who would be next is what my mind then jumps to. Like, if not him, who? Japan could be juicy. Hard for us to get to though. We might need a staging post first. Like here, potentially. We don't want to mess with the Congo right now. They're our old-time favorite dudes. So we'll leave them be. Gonna just leave that alert there for the time being. 2 canals, the madman? We're just gonna build canals everywhere, dude. What on earth did I just read? Sailors and shanties in Aberdeen. Rifling. Welcome to years ago. Building walls in all of the cities. Lighthouse is really good. Oh yes, that's right. I was taking this capital, wasn't I? Forgetful. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, kind of random. We resisted to the last, but it was too late, too late. To be fair, you didn't really. And now you're gone. The Mapuche will not stand the test of time. Glorious victory! You are mine. Belongs to Spain, fully in 3 turns. We're not worried about loyalty at all. Brilliant. Yes, of course I'll keep the city. It's got 4 districts, 10 pop, and it's got the Colossus and the Great Lighthouse. I mean, this is juicy. This is juicy. Right, let's queue up Granary, Monument, Holy Site, Campus. Not the shipyard. Yeah, let's just repair all those districts first. Love that multi-queue. That's so good. I need to use that more often. I'm used to it not being there because I've played this game for so long that I forget it's a thing. Oh, we've actually got full armadas down here already. Whoops. Builder, you got a bit of work ahead of you, friend. Not gonna lie. Lots of tiles need improving. Look at this. There's honey, there's wheat, there's horses. Everything's been destroyed, but this is actually a really juicy city. So I'm pretty stoked with that. And now my eyes turn to... who's next? Who is next? We could kill a city-state, but seems unnecessary. My inkling is that Japan would be the next easiest target to take. We can also actually sail in and take... if we take that one, we could build a canal and get through into Istanbul and then take that too? That would be really good. Maybe we should focus at home. Focus our war efforts at home on the continent. Secure the continent. It is probably our biggest threat. Interesting. Interesting. We may have to take it to the vote. I may have to do a vote on the channel. Actually, why don't we do that? How about we do that? Mapuche capital has an aqueduct coming from a volcano. That's some spicy water. Oh, biggest boofer. I didn't even notice. I legit did not even notice. Wow. Wow, wow, wee wow. That is incredible. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Sail you there and just leave you. And consolidate. Right. Unfortunately, friends in the chat, thank you so much for your likes and comments. I am going to end the stream here at the 1 minute mark. Everybody watching in the YouTube comments, I appreciate you a lot as well. There's lots of you guys who are following this series. You can't watch it live, but you're watching it later. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm going to end here because I do have to go, but also because we have some important decisions to make. So I'm going to put a community post on the channel. So if you go to YouTube /JumboPixel and go to the community tab, you'll see a place there where you can vote on what we should do next. I will probably be playing, live streaming this again in maybe 4 or 5 days. There'll be a bit more of a break. So just stay tuned for that. I'm going to put a post on the channel and basically I'm going to say, should we go this way and take Istanbul and secure the homeland? Should we head to the Orient and take what is undoubtedly a very juicy Japanese capital? Or should we continue to slam into North America? It's going to have to be conquest by foot. So our fleets aren't going to be as useful here. You know, maybe along the coast here, we could just absolutely destroy these and then push through into Ottawa. that would be our third option. So I'm going to leave it there. Let me just pop back through the chat. I want to again give a huge shout out to Devilish, longtime fan and supporter of the channel. I see you commenting very regularly. Devilish donated $5 in Super Chat, so thank you so much, Devilish. You actually got 2 cities for the price of 1, so congrats. And otherwise, that is it from me. Do check out that post, and I have an exciting bonus stream coming later today. If you're watching this when this video is relatively new, later today, I'm not sure exactly when, but I'll put the time up on the channel. I'm going to be streaming Humankind. I have access to the open dev beta, and it's apparently a civ killer, so look out for that. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, everybody. As always, I super appreciate everything you do. And